I'm going to give you 5 easy steps how you can get started investing in real estate today. First of all, the number one question I get as a multi-million-dollar real estate investor is, how do I get started investing in real estate? The answer for that question is different for everyone. Step number 1, you need to set a goal and determine your why. Why are you trying to become a real estate investor? Are you trying to become a better person? Are you trying to provide a better life for your family? Are you trying to get out of your 9 to 5? Are you sick and tired of doing what you're doing? Why are you trying to do that? You need to determine your why, and you need to set a goal. It's important to know why you want something, and it's important to set a goal to be able to get what you want. So here's what you need to do in order to determine what your goals are. You want to write down the following goals. You want to write down your long-term goals. Go really big here with your long-term goal. And then what you want to do is have an immediate goal and a short-term goal. For the immediate goal, it could be something as simple as, I'm going to research properties in Kansas City, Missouri today. And then there's going to be a short-term goal. In the next 30 days, I'm going to make X number of cold calls in Kansas City, Missouri in order to lock down a property under contract. Short-term goal, long-term goal, and then big perspective. You're going to want to write down your short-term, long-term goals, and then you're going to want to write down why you are doing this. I am getting started investing in real estate to become financially free, AKA I don't need no freaking job no more. Or I want to flip homes so I can make extra money. Or I want to build passive income so that I can pay for my kids to go to college. Whatever the goal is, that is step number 1. Determine your why, write down your short-term, long-term, and immediate goals. Step number 2, implementation. Implementation is a word that you need to implement. Now that you know the goal, you need to come up with the plan. The goal is to retire in 5 years, and I know to retire in 5 years that I need to make $6,000 per month in income to live a comfortable life. How are you going to do that? You're going to want to determine which real estate strategy you're going to start with, and then you're going to want to put a plan in place around it. And my suggestion is, if you're brand new to real estate, you might want to try something like wholesaling, Airbnb, or something where there's not much risk involved. And then you're going to want to put together a plan of how are you going to start doing that? How many videos a week are you going to watch? How many properties a week are you going to look at? How many offers are you going to write? Make a plan, write it down. Implement it. Step number 3, and this is the problem with most people, is they start right here and they really need to start with step number 1, or they don't do this at all. Step number 3 is running the numbers. You need to run the numbers when you invest in real estate because you're playing with money. If you don't run the numbers, you lose money. That doesn't matter whether your strategy is Airbnb, whether your strategy is wholesaling, whether your strategy is flipping. You need to run the numbers. We all hate doing this because it takes our dreams and it crushes it very quickly. You can have an amazing real estate deal. It's like, oh my gosh, I love this property. It's the best deal. Let's run the numbers. Holy crap, this is a bad investment. With all the technology like Zillow, Redfin, Popstream, Deal Machine, YouTube, Facebook, you name it, the information is out there. There's no excuse for not running the numbers. So what you want to do is, let's say, get on Zillow. I'm looking for Airbnbs. I'm going to go look at what properties rent in the area, and then I'm going to say, how much would it cost to rent this property? How much are properties Airbnb-ing per night? I just get on Airbnb, bing, bang, boom, bop, bop, bop. It's super easy. You go in there, act like you're booking a stay, and you're going to be able to come up with the numbers. Now, if you're looking to flip the property, if you're looking to wholesale the property, it's the same type of thing. You're going to take a property and you're going to go on Zillow and you're going to say, how much are properties in this area selling for? If a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, how much is it selling for? Is it a 5-2? How much is it selling for? You're going to have to do the math, do the numbers, do your research. And then once you find that right property, because you're going to have to go through a lot of deals. That's the problem, is people want to get started today. But guess what? How you get started today is by doing what I told you in step 1, 2, and 3. Once you do the numbers, you're going to find a good deal, and then you're going to make an offer on it. So you made your offer on your property, or you've bought a property you're going to flip, and you've got that property under contract. Step number 5, action and execution. Now that you have your offer accepted, your Airbnb subleased, your first wholesale property under contract, or your first flip being renovated, you're going to have mistakes along the way. It's just gonna happen. Don't be afraid of them, embrace them, and understand because you wrote an action plan and because you set goals, that's going to remind you what you're doing and keep you focused. You're gonna focus on what you learned from the mistakes and not repeat them. You're gonna stick to the plan, you're gonna write down your mistakes, and you're gonna learn from them. Now, since you have the deal under contract, you're gonna double check your numbers. And then you're either going to close the deal or you're going to walk away from the deal. If it's a bad deal, now is the time to walk. Even if you lose your earnest money deposit, even if you are embarrassed, if it's a bad deal, you need to be prepared to walk away. And the ability to be able to walk away from a bad deal allows you to be able to find good deals. If you close a bad deal, you might think a bad deal is a good deal. If you are looking for a mentor in real estate, I offer coaching and courses on a select basis. To see if you'd be suitable for coaching or mentorship, all you got to do is go to troykearns.com and apply. If we don't accept you or you don't have the money for coaching, all you got to do is go to my YouTube channel, my TikTok, my Instagram, and it's all free for you. You've got no reason with all these 5 steps that I just went through to get started investing today. So make one plan of action, write down your goals, hit the subscribe button, go to my channel, and get started.